Oh, what's up, y'all? Oh, I gotta stop saying that. every time I want to do that. I want to do that all the time, but I can't. You can't open a video with a curse word. Anyway, what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's me. It's your boy Xanda, and yeah. Let's talk about Digimon. So, first things first. It's hot again. Second thing is we won't be doing codes today. I know. I'm sorry. We'll do tomorrow though. I'm a little tired today, but tomorrow I'll have a lot more time to like dedicate to like an episode. I'll be a lot more free tomorrow. So I recently bought. This is like unrelated news, but I don't know. I want to talk about it. I recently bought a flash cart. I wanted to get an Easy Flash Omega. That's the newest Easy Flash cart you can get. It's amazing from what I've seen. It can pretty much do everything an EverDrive can do at like a fraction of the price. So I bought one like literally like 3 months ago, and the tracking like information they gave me was just not, I don't know, it wasn't like coming up on any like tracking website, any like actual legitimate tracking website. So I was confused, and I just waited. I thought, maybe it'll take a while, with everything going on and stuff. Got the Rona out here and whatnot. So I waited, and it still never came. And so today I finally said screw it, and I filed a dispute and immediately got my money back. Like, they literally said, like, yeah, the tracking number was invalid, so we're just gonna give you your money back. It was like immediate too. I knew it was shady the moment when I went to go check it again, and like I believe the seller's like gone, and they removed the listing from eBay. So yeah, that sucks. There's another seller that I know that sells it. It's a bit more expensive. There's also the Amazon route. I actually might get it on Amazon instead, so I can just get it prime shipped here. I was just hoping if I saved a little bit of money, even if I had to wait, I would still get it. But that was obviously not the case, and I was mistaken. So yeah, that sucks. I will never make that mistake again, or maybe I will. Who knows? But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to talk about that. I'm just a little. It works into the Battle Network stuff. That's the reason why, I never knew I was ever gonna have a Game Boy Micro, but now I have one, so I want to play with it, and I have some games. I got some games, but I want to play some other games, and those other games require me to have a flash card, so I gotta get two anyway because my brother wants one too. So yeah, I don't know. Again, unrelated, but I just want to talk about that real quick. Let's get into this stuff. So we have Salmon, Plotmon, whatever you want to call her, and then we have Hagurumon. Hagurumon is at like 4 camera mistakes, give or take, and they're both doing pretty well. So Salmon, she is at full effort. Look at her. Oh, look how cute. So what we're gonna do, since we're already pretty early in, let's get some battles out of the way on here, because if you get the 15 battles in, it just counts. You don't have to keep doing it. So that's what we're gonna do. Let us go over to battle tag. Boom, boom. Let's start over. I was actually training this earlier in public. I forgot how weird it is to do that. It's funny, I absolutely love the pendulum. I really do. But then you're in public and you have to do it, and you're like, oh god, screw it. Let me just do it. It's a little awkward. And the Pendulum Z is indeed bringing back the pendulum. I'm pretty sure it's gonna make a clacking sound. Hashtag bring back the clack. Hashtag bring back the clacker. Wasn't that what it was? Either way, I really hope we do get that, because like that noise is completely unnecessary. Like there's an accelerometer in this thing, and that's how it is able to tell when you're shaking it. That clacker is just it's just there for you to get that feeling, that classic feeling of shaking your device. That completely has nothing to do with how the actual mechanic works. Unlike the old one, where like if that broke, then you weren't getting any shakes. On this one, it doesn't really matter. But I do hope the Z has it. I don't see why it wouldn't. But again, who knows? Because like I'm pretty sure it's because of Corona that we haven't gotten a lot of information about the Z's, like on hand videos and stuff like that, and you know, like little demos and whatnot, because we usually get that with every device. They show it off in person, and they show off like how it functions and whatnot, like right before, like in the, like during pre-orders or before pre-orders. And we did not get that for the Pendulum Z, and I'm pretty sure it's because of all the stuff that's going on. I feel like I don't know, there's almost no excuse, because you can totally just like get the guys who designed it and whatnot, you know, have them Skype record themselves or whatever, showing off the device and talking about it and whatnot. It's not exactly hard to do what they were doing before. Now they just aren't doing it, because I've said it before, I'll say it again, I really want more information on the Digivice Colon. I already bought it, it's already bought. I secured that pre-order. That's not going to change, but I'm still like intrigued. I want to know like other things about it. I just want to know. Also, I'd like to see it in action. I'd like to see it like in hand. You know, that always is a cool thing to see. Like, you know, okay, so that's how it's going to look like in the hand. That's how it looks all around. None of that. Just haven't really gotten any of that, and it's kind of a bummer. And you know, I'm eagerly awaiting. I know there's some other people that are still on the fence about getting it, and I know like a video like that would help. It would help them decide whether or not they really want it. For me, you know, not even just because I run this channel, just because I know in general that I have to take that L, because if I don't, I know the secondhand market is not going to be pretty with that device. That device is going to go for so much. It's not even going to be funny how much they're going to scalp that damn device for. Because like the 15ths already, like the moment like they were even out and like still like you could still pre-order them. Just like, you know, right after that, they were like selling for like hundreds of dollars. And to this day, even though there's still like, it doesn't seem like there's like a shortage of them. I see them all the time from different sellers, but the same price, like $300, $400, which is ridiculous. And like, I'm not gonna pay that much for them. So like, you know, when it comes to the Digivices, they always end up becoming that expensive. So I just decided to take the L, because like, even if it's not the best thing ever, I'm still gonna have fun with it. I'll eventually make my money back, I think. But again, even just besides that, I like collecting Digivices. Like that's like what got me into collecting the VPETs, just because I wanted to get all the Digivices, but then I was like looking up the different VPETs they made and seeing like how advanced they got and how cool they got, and I wanted to get one. And you know, that's the D-Cyber, and then they announced the Digivice 20th, or the Digimon 20th, Digital Monsters 20th, and then I got that, and then, you know, the rest has been history, pretty much, where now I'm collecting all the VPETs. Well, not all of them, but, you know, it's grown a lot. It's kind of crazy how big my collection is now. I mean, you can go back to my old videos, like, I used to, like, put things in the background, you know. I would put, let me check the, so we got like 5, we'll do a couple more. In the background, in the, like, if you go back to DigDaily episode 1, the background is literally, I think it's just the Digimon 20th, and my D3, and my D terminal. And that's it. And as far as my collection goes, it was those, my Detector, my Data Link Digivice, my Digivice Burst, and that was it. Like, that's all I owned. And now I own all this. It's kind of nuts, honestly. Like, I dreamed of owning at least one Mini, just the V3 alone. And now I have all 3, including the green V3, which is one of the ones I wanted the most. Like, that's just nuts. I always wanted an XL. The XL was one of the ones I really, really wanted. I used to see videos about it all the time. And now I finally have one. It's just cool to, like, to do that. It's cool to kind of not finish your collection, or just buying that one thing you always wanted when you were growing up. it's always a really cool, awesome, almost sobering feeling, you know? It just feels really good. I love it. You know, I will never forget how satisfied I was when I finally got the last piece of my Mega Man collection, my Mega Man PET collection. Because I just wanted one from each iteration. You know, I wanted the plug-in PET, the advanced PET, the progress PET, the advanced PET 2, of course. Both versions of the Link PET that he uses in the anime. And then I wanted the Star Force devices. And, you know, finally getting all those was just like amazing. It just felt so good. Just getting the first Link PET was just like such a weird thing, because I just literally ended up on, God, what was it? It was the Battle Network subreddit on Reddit, and someone was like, yeah, I'm selling my collection. He was selling two. I should have bought the second one. Right when I was going to buy the second one, someone else bought it. But I mean, hey, hopefully that person never owned one either. That was their first. But like, that was, you know, I was like, I will buy that one immediately. Didn't even ask any questions. I bought a bunch of skins from him and some battle chips, and that's what started me off with that. And now I have another one, and then I bought another one for my brother. Yeah, it just feels good. It just feels real good. One last thing I'm going to do before I go. I just thought of this. I just looked over and saw it. I want to see what's going to happen here, because this device was specifically made for, you know, back up the camera. It's like so claustrophobic. I'm so sorry, guys. This was specifically made for the Pendulums, and this, the Pendulum 20th, can fight Pendulum OG. Now, this is something I actually didn't even realize. I wonder when the Pendulum Z's come out. I'm wondering, because like Pendulum, you can fight the 20th or you can fight the old. You go to Pendulum and it's 20th or old, and then you can also go to other. So this has classic battles, like if you're fighting like a DM 20th, an original Digital Monsters, or even like the newer devices. That's what the other is for. But then if you want to fight Pendulum, you just got Pendulum 20th and then Pendulum old. So this can connect to like the later Japanese Digivices that can only connect to Pendulums. So like, I believe that's like the D3 onward, only connect to Pendulum, so you can do that. Then you can connect to Pendulum 20th. I'm wondering if the Pendulum Z is gonna have like, you know, other Pendulum Z and then Pendulum OG. I hope they do, because that'd be really cool for them to do. I don't know if they're gonna do that, but my fingers are crossed. Don't know if they count. So we're going to try this out, because like I said, oh. Wait. Oh, got an error. Maybe I'll just wait for it to connect. Yep, this connects automatically. You just gotta wait for it. So let's see who's gonna win. This is more of a fair fight. Like I said before, this device was made specifically to fight the Pendulums, and because of that, oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, seems like he's strong either way, but the reason why when you're fighting even newer devices with this is when you fight against older devices on newer devices. For example, my X3 here. If I wanted to fight Patamon with the X3, I'd go into, you know, Other. Other is the old OG Digital Monsters fighting. And every time that happens and you're fighting in that mode, most, if not all, Megas and Super Megas register as Metal Mamemon, which isn't even like the strongest Digimon on the originals, because Metal Mamemon is a Teamymon, not a Trashmon. The Trashmon are the strongest. Teenymon are like the second strongest. So it registers as that, right? So when you're fighting something like the Patamon is registered as a Pendulum Digimon, and the Pendulums, when they first came out, to convince kids to buy these, they made this stronger than the original. So more often than not, a Pendulum would win against a DM original. And that's because a Pendulum, more often than not, registers as a Trashmon and the DMOG, meaning this, any Digimon on here pretty much registers as a strong Digimon, the strongest Digimon in the entire, original set. So that's why Patamon is so strong, is because it's still being registered as like a strong boy. As far as like its power level in relation to the pendulums, I have no idea. I don't really know much about the pendulum like hierarchy. I'm pretty sure there's Digimon in the pendulum that are inherently stronger than others. I never looked into that because it gets more complicated when as everything past the original digital monsters get a lot more complicated when it comes to power levels and whatnot. Even the newer ones are slightly complicated. I mean, Cumulus, thank goodness, has put like, you can go on his website, you can look up like every Digimon by power level. I know like on the DM20th, the strongest base power level Digimon is Grace Novamon. I don't know about any of these guys though, any of the DMXs and whatnot. Maybe Jesmon GX, but I don't know. That's it though. No more rambling. Let me cut myself off here. Thank you everyone watching, everyone who has watched this episode. Thank you so much. I really, really, really do appreciate it. Huge shout out to my patrons, Omega Scourge, Casey Joes. You guys are awesome. I really do appreciate the support you give to the channel. And anyone else out there still watching, thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow. We'll do some more battles with your Digimon that you have sent over on the VPET Coliseum. And yeah, that's it. I'm gone. Bye. Peace.